Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of playing card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. A couple in particular have been very generous recently, and I need to name them. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Oprah has been nominated for an Emmy for her interview with Meghan. And what I find really interesting about that is that there are 17 mistruths, 17 lies that were told. So it's just the weaving of this fabulous fabricated story. And some of these, these mistruths are very fantastical. I mean, very, very damaging, very... wow, I can't believe somebody would say that and it's not true. And yet, Oprah has been nominated. Okay, this is going to raise for an Emmy. This raises Oprah's star, and this, of course, raises Meghan's and Harry's star. And always in these awards show things, people are always claiming that it's an inside dealing, backdoor dealings. It's all fixed. The fix is in. This kind of makes me feel like Oprah and Meghan and Harry are the woke darlings of Hollywood, because the mistruths, the 17 misinformational weavings of not truths, should really disqualify them from being awarded for this. So is it? Let's look and see, are there inside dealings? Are Oprah and Meghan and Harry, by association with Meghan, because Meghan is in charge, are they the darlings, the woke darlings of Hollywood? Is this all just an inside job? Let's see. Devil. That's very interesting placement for the devil. Because the normal course of things that happen in a situation like this is everybody is wowed by the revelations. Oh my goodness, I can't believe she said that. Oh my gosh, that can't be true. And then if it's found out to not be true, devil, then it all falls apart and everybody's like, oh, and they shake their head and they walk away, and they just discard all of these fantastical allegations because they're found not to be true. And that is the normal course of things. Well, it's been uncovered that the foundation of the interview is just so many lies. And yet they still are being hailed as heroes. Really strange, really strange. So some interesting cards, let's read it. 10 diamonds, the royal family. 10 clubs, this is like the long journey, the history of the royal family, the long-term dealings of the royal family, and devil. The evil long-term dealings of the royal family, exposing the dirt on the royal family. Adds 31, 8 clubs to the world. Exposing the dirt on the royal family. And the devil's malicious, the devil. So that interview was all about saying the royal family, they're not who you think they are. They're really terrible people. They're cannibals and whatnot. And people really like that. People really like that, and it's kind of compelling stuff. And I looked into some of these things in the beginning as well, definitely. Roses, putting a sweet face on it, very solid. It's particularly bad now because of Philip's death, the loss of the patriarch, and the Queen is certainly in mourning, and people often don't get over things like that ever. Okay, they live with that, somebody's death like that forever. I know, I do. The death of my beloved dog, the death of my beloved Robin. I think about them all the time. I saw Robin today. He made himself very visible. I was thinking about my Robin. And, you know, there was a Robin, and he just made himself very visible to me and looked right at me and flew right up to me. And, you know, how long ago was that my Robin died? I don't know, 30 years ago? And I'm still thinking about my Robin. So is the Queen thinking about Philip? I would have to say probably yes. And others in the royal family. You know, that is Charles's father. That's Anne's father. So what do we have here? Four-leaf clover, yes. This is at the time, you know, the four-leaf clover, if you blink, you miss it. This is the right time. You have to do it now. This is the key moment to reveal this stuff very cleverly. Very clever chess move. Making a play to destroy the royals. So it's all about raking the smut. They're smut diggers. They're digging up the smut. And that's what this is all about. That's what this Emmy is all about. So I don't see that it's dirty inside dealings. Let's ask if there's dirty inside dealings. Or no, are they trying to raise the star of Meghan and Harry? Okay, because Meghan is gambling everything on double zeros, you know, on the roulette wheel, and she has to make it in Hollywood. If she's going to maintain this ridiculous standard of living, she has to become kind of a big deal in Hollywood. So are they trying to do a favor for Meghan? Because Meghan is going to discard Harry, and Harry's going to be just thrown aside. Is Hollywood trying to raise the star of Meghan by doing this? Snake. Family. Straight razor. Is Hollywood trying to raise Meghan's star? The snake is the furthest looking card. Okay, so behind the scenes, the snake is, you know, they're part of the Hollywood clique now. I'm not even sure how to spell that. It's with a Q. A decision to long-term promote Meghan. 12 and 5, 17, 5 hearts reacting, sitting on the fence. So they're trying to push them over the top long-term, and they are embracing Meghan as one of these woke Hollywood people. Star Bethlehem, the way is open. Transformation, trying to transform the way, you know, secretly trying to transform the way. 14, 4 diamonds, and trying to establish Meghan. So yeah, they're trying to establish Meghan, and by default, Harry, for the short time that he's going to continue to be with Meghan. They're trying to establish Meghan as somebody, as a player in Hollywood by doing this. So let me look again at what we have here. So this first spread, yeah, it's all about, is it dirty, underhanded dealings? Well, I think it's all about tearing down the monarchy. They really want to tear down the royals. Even though they want to be royals, they want that royal shine, like all those Hollywood people came to the wedding. They want that royal shine, but they so want to just tear it down and burn the royal palace. That's what it's all about. And they are applauding the tearing down of the royals. And they're trying to build up Meghan. They're taking sides. They're taking sides for Meghan against the royals. And Harry is a royal. And so they are taking sides against Harry. I don't think Harry realizes this. Harry is taking sides against himself at this. But that's the kind of wacko world that we live in. So there's all these mistruths told. And surely Oprah had to know. Was Oprah complicit in the 17 untruths? Did she know? that Meghan was going to weave, Meghan and Harry, but Harry is Meghan's puppet. Did she know that they were going to weave this tapestry of lies and allegations? Did she know that these were not true? That most of these things that they were saying, and the most incendiary things that they were saying, is not true? And so, literally, think about it. So somebody says, Jack committed murder, and there's, you know, he committed murder and I saw it. And everybody's like, oh, you know, that's going to be, people are really going to be concerned. And then it turns out Jack didn't do it. And it's proven that Jack was somewhere else. Is the person who pointed that finger at Jack, are they then going to win an Emmy for accusing Jack falsely? That's literally what's happened here. You know, Oprah ran the show that made all these false accusations against the royals, and it's proven, and now they're congratulating the people who made the false accusations. It's really weird. That's so weird. So was Oprah complicit, Meghan and Oprah? Was Oprah complicit with Meghan and Harry and Oprah, in knowing that these were not true? Meghan and Harry. And Oprah. Ooh. Interesting. Oprah's side, decision. Executioner is very systematic and rational and very ruthless. This is just how Oprah rolls. She doesn't care if it's true. Okay, if it's juicy and it sells, she wants to air it. She doesn't care. She couldn't care less if the allegations are true. That's very interesting. Raising it to the highest place. Official, the royal family, systematic, you know, so this can be like a mob boss, this can be a surgeon, this can be a judge or a police officer or a killer. Okay, this is someone who just does, they have a job to do, they just do it, they don't have any qualms of conscience, and they cut the head off. So 13, 22, 23, 6 clubs. This is her brand. Her brand is scandal. Oprah's brand is scandal. And if she can create a scandal, she wins. And it obviously, in today's age, I think just 20 years ago, this wouldn't have sold. If these things were found to not be true and disproven as false, there would be an uproar. Okay, but in today's age, they don't even care. Okay, like that lady who accused the judge, the guy who's now sitting on the Supreme Court. Nobody cares. None of that was proven, and it was all really disproven. And nobody is really doing anything about that. She's not subject to lawsuits. She's not subject to arrest. None of that. And this is what's happening here. A whole bunch of false allegations were made and disproven, and nobody cares. And the damage is done, and it's not been corrected. This is just how Oprah rolls. She doesn't care if it's true. She didn't check her facts. She doesn't care if it's true. Meghan and Harry, big change for the royal family in front of the world. So the perception of the royal family is damaged and changed. So much so that they don't use never complain, never explain anymore. 21, 6 hearts. Yeah. Conflict, messages of conflict for an ace of spades, and trying to hurt them. So she wasn't complicit, she just doesn't care. It doesn't matter if it's not true. Does Oprah know that Meghan isn't really pregnant? Okay, because we have that photograph of Meghan popping on a Zoom call, and she has a flat tummy, and she's wearing a belt and tight fitting pants. Obviously not pregnant, and everybody's saying, oh, well, that is before she was pregnant, blah, blah, blah. And other people are saying, no, that's right in the middle of her huge, supposedly huge pregnancy. So what I think is happening is Meghan is very open with the people in her close circle, at home, etc. She's not wearing the fake baby bump. She lets everybody, she just walks around and is very open that she's not pregnant and that a surrogate is pregnant, and hey, no problem. Does Oprah know that Meghan isn't pregnant? Does Oprah know? Okay, because Meghan's walking on there with that huge belly, and Oprah's making a big deal of it. And, oh, look at that big belly, you know. So does Oprah know that Meghan wasn't pregnant during the airing of that TV show? Hightower, man. Oprah know that Meghan wasn't pregnant. So, man, very direct and straightforward decision, direct, straightforward decision for the official decision, the direct and straightforward official decision. They're just going to play it straight, like they don't know anything. They're just going to play dumb, play innocent. Very straightforward. The man is just direct and straightforward. 13, 22, 23, 6 club. They're just going to pretend very in a straightforward, they're not going to question it. Okay, not going to question it at all. Okay, or this could say she believed Harry. But I think this is really saying she's just going to deal with it in the most direct, straightforward way. If Meghan walks on the set with a big bump, then she's pregnant. That's how we're going to play it. We're not going to question it. All the people connected to the family, okay, the royal family, and making a play in front of the world, deceiving the world. The player is kind of deceiving the world about the royal family and all the people and the rooting and what's going on in the family. Yeah, deceiving the whole world about what's going on in the family. Let's add this up. 21, 29, 35, 41. 40 is 10 spades. Jack of hearts, angel. So painting Meghan and Harry is perfect. So, did Oprah know that Meghan and Harry weren't, that Meghan wasn't pregnant? Yes, she did know. She's deceiving. She's making a play. They're playing innocent. They're just playing it really straight. Okay, Meghan says she's pregnant, then she's pregnant. She walks on here with a big bump, so we're going to play like she's pregnant, and they're deceiving the world. Deceiving all the people, deceiving the world. So, yeah, she did know. She did know. Because the player is definitely a clever deceiver. He's playing deceptions against you. Was the big moment the what? When Oprah said, what? They said, what? Okay, the big moment where the Archie's skin color allegation was revealed. Was this scripted and rehearsed between Meghan and Oprah? Okay, or was that a genuine, organic moment and Oprah was legit surprised? Was this scripted? This big reveal, was this scripted? Meghan and Oprah, the Archie skin color allegation. Meghan, Oprah, 10 hearts. Huh. Was Archie's skin color, the skin color allegation reveal, was this scripted? Key moment in front of the world, very emotional, 1927 cross, really played up the emotions. What? They said what? Okay, Meghan, problem, this opportunity to talk about this problem, the woman's opportunity to talk about this problem, 9 and 12, 21, in the family. Okay, so this looks like acting. Really want to play up this moment. Okay, we really want to hit the right notes during this moment. And Meghan's really, she's wounded. She's very upset. And Oprah's going to be very surprised and really play it up. They're actors. They're actresses. Butterfly, going forward this way very publicly, the direction of the royal family stopping. This is how you stop how you destroy the royal family. 14-9, 23 six clubs, and the foundation, the rooting, the deep roots of the royal family. So I would say this is acting. This is acting. She really played it up to the hilt. 10 hearts is the most emotional card. 9 hearts, that's like that's the moment you want to punch it up. And here, you know, Meghan is really playing the wounded doe. So, yeah, I'm going to say that was really some great acting. I'm going to say that was really some great acting. Does this increase the probability, the likelihood that we're going to see another Oprah tell-all? Because what I see happening here is that Hollywood has gotten behind the smashing of the royal family. Okay, just like, you know, the government, our current governments, many of the city governments and state governments have gotten behind the rioters, the BLM rioters, smashing and looting and all that stuff. They've literally gotten behind it. They're not prosecuting anybody. People who are arrested are just released. Celebrities are sending money for bail. And everybody's like, oh, yes, they're just trying to feed their families, you know, stealing those Gucci bags, you know, like that. So Hollywood, in this case, is really getting behind the smashing and destroying of the royal family. So does this increase the probability? Is there, let's just ask this way, is there another tell-all in the works? Because they're obviously being encouraged to do another tell-all. Hollywood is loving this. They love it. They're telling them, love you, baby, we love it. Is there another tell-all in the works? Is there another tell-all in the works? Home, related people revealing everything over the long term. 15, 4 clubs. Yes, this is creating, definitely, 4 clubs, another opportunity to dig up more dirt and tell more stuff and go deeper into the past. Okay, so definitely right on the surface. Underneath, the finger of God, outside forces are saying, we love this. We love this. 5 spades and 5 hearts. Change the situation. You are agents of change in this situation. 5 spades and 5 hearts. This is an opportunity to change, to destroy the royal family, to change it, to knock it off kilter, to damage it to such a degree that it can't continue in the future. And that's what Hollywood is saying. And they don't even have to say it. They're saying it by handing out an Emmy award or nominating an Emmy. It doesn't even matter if they win, because it's so prestigious to be nominated for an Emmy. Let's add this up. 15 plus 7, 22. 22. 26 diamonds to all the people. Yeah, they're just saying, Hollywood is saying that they love this kind of thing that smashes the royal family. They love the looting and the rioting and the smashing of cities and the defunding of police, and they love the smashing of the royal family. This is kind of exactly the same kind of thing. The royal family is the established order. They are trying to smash and destroy the established order. Interesting. So let's review what we saw. So was it inside dealings? Okay, was it inside dealings to give Oprah this award? They're encouraging the woke darlings. And what I saw in that spread is it's all about bringing down the royal family, bringing down the established order. They love this. They love the muck raking. Is Hollywood raising Meghan Markle's star? Yes, that is what they're doing. They're trying to establish Meghan as a force in Hollywood. She doesn't seem to have the work ethic. They start a whole lot of things. They don't finish anything. There's no more Spotify's. There's no Netflix, anything. They're not doing any speaking. They just collected all these things, and there was a lot of promise and then nothing behind it. They haven't done anything. And you have to be able to do something. Oprah does have some talent, and she was huge influence on society for her time in the sun. You know, with her talk show, and she really impacted things. Even though it's like bubblegum, chewy bubblegum, she really did make her impact for her in her prime. So was Oprah complicit in the 17 untruths? She just doesn't care. That's how she rolls. She is a peddler of scandal. She's a scandal peddler, and the more scandal, it doesn't even matter if it's true, which is so weird. Did Meghan know that Oprah did Oprah know that Meghan wasn't pregnant? She didn't care, and yes, she did know, and they were deceiving the world. Did they script the big moment, the big reveal? What do you mean they said something about Archie's skin color? What? They said what? Yes, that was scripted. That was played up to the hilt. That's reality television that's scripted. Huh. Finally, does this open the door for the next Oprah tell-all? Yes. They are being encouraged to do more of this. Smash the existing order. We are in the time of anarchy. The big A. Anarchy. There's a lot of people trying to smash and destroy Western society, and this is a good way to do it. Bringing down the royal family is a good way to destroy Western democracy. So, that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method, and I'll see you next time.